Hey guys, some stupid sketch show guy here. I need to apologize. 3 months ago, I made a video talking about the new species revealed for Schleich's 2024 lineup. That list turned out to be fake. None of those species are being made this year, and we're getting something else, which means that I have lied to you guys, and I have failed you as a content creator, and I will be taking full responsibility by disabling comments, blaming you for the Okay, I can't keep this up. So yeah, the Schleich species list that I mentioned 3 months ago, that wasn't true. So instead, we're getting a bunch of different species, and there's something all right. Not good, but there's something. Let's get into it, shall we? So let's start out nice and chill, shall we, with the Schleich Brachiosaurus. Now this is a repaint. Well, this isn't the first time they've done it. They did it once before, and it looked just okay, and they have now done it again, this time with the Schleich Therizinosaurus color scheme, and you know what? It's alright, but I think that it's not really that necessary. I don't really like what's going on in the face area, but you know what? It's harmless, it's decent. Sure, why not? But with that out of the way, let's get into the new sculpts. First, we have this Stegosaurus, which is perfectly okay. Like, it's cornbread colored with some red spines and stuff. The detailing is actually pretty nice, but I've seen way better in my time. It's just another okay figure, but you know what? It's not bad, especially when we're comparing it to the other figures. Then next, we are going to be talking about their sauropod, the Bajadasaurus. And let me just get this out of the way. I think I've pinpointed why I really do not like Schleich sauropods, especially in the last 5 years. It's the details. I really hate this wrinkly detail that they have going with their sauropods. I just think it looks absolutely ugly. And the yellow color scheme here, I just don't think helps at all. It's just a not very appealing figure. I don't mind the spines, that's actually pretty good. The tail detail is actually decent, and I like the face, but you know what? I would much rather just get the collected Bajadasaurus. It's a similar price range, and it's a way better figure for your buck. For the theropods, we have an interesting bag. We'll start off with the good one, the Allosaurus, which I think is the best Schleich figure this year. The color scheme is actually pretty good. I really like the sort of molten autumn color scheme going on here, and the sculpt itself is actually pretty good. The only thing that kind of strikes me as a little odd is the pose, which is very interesting, especially with its super arched neck. It looks like it's playing fetch and it's about to catch a frisbee or something. That, or maybe I'm just too imaginative. It looks specialized. It's definitely a niche photo that could make for some pretty good photos, but besides the pose, I really do like the paint scheme in comparison to the other stuff here. It almost is worthy of a 7 out of 10. Almost. It's an alright Schleich figure. But now let's get into the stuff that you really want to see. The utter garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Schleich Concavenator, which is almost okay. Now, if they had given it a different color scheme, this figure would have looked a lot better. I know that for sure, but Jesus Christ, this green color, that is so ugly. I really hate the shade of green. Let's see what else here. Well, okay, the spine's okay. The yellow doesn't really help at all, but the green makes it look so unprofessional. It's a green that would be used on a Chinosaur. It is atrocious. And then, to make matters worse, we have the feet. Now, the rest of the body looks alright, but my god, those legs are way too skinny, and those feet are way too huge. I get that it's supposed to be balancing this figure, but you could have given it some thicker legs to at least be somewhat consistent. Why are you giving it these little spindly things attached to these giant dogs? My god, those are some interesting feet and legs. No me gusta, no me gusta. With a better color scheme and maybe some modifications to the feet and leg area, this could have been a really good figure, but jeez. But you know what? That is still a masterpiece in comparison to the last figure. And y'all know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, use this chance to run away and shoot your router with a shotgun. And, like, never use the internet again, because my god, you're gonna be scarred. The Moros Intrepidus. What happened? I mean, okay, let's start with the legs. So I was pretty mean to the Concavenator about its legs, but I retract everything I just said. Look at this. My god, look at how many different ways those legs are bent. A drunk person would have a better time walking straight than this poor Moros Intrepidus. I mean, the first part of a Moros' name is death. You know what, that kind of makes sense here. This thing looks dead right out of the egg. My god. And then of course there's the face. A face that only a mother could love. Actually no, not every mother's a good mother. He better have had a good mother, Jesus Christ. I'm too sober for this, I'm sorry. Just look at that thing. It looks human. That's the big reason why I really hate the face. It looks human. It looks like a baboon. It doesn't look like a reptilian head at all. Just Jesus, it hits the uncanny valley effect in my soul, and that horrifies me. The rest of the body, I guess, is okay, but my god, the face and the legs. Jesus, I thought the Schleich Allosaurus was, like, how low they could go. These guys have finally got me drinking. You know, I'm a real college boy. Okay, the Light in the Mood, Safari Limited released a figure, and you know what? It's pretty good. It's their Therizinosaurus, and you know what? I have a soft spot for the original that was made about 30 years ago, even though it's objectively not that great. I really hate the giant Great Dinos Therizinosaurus, but I love this. Just look at this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. It cleanses your palate. And you know what? It will look great next to the feathered Tyrannosaurus Rex. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the claws, I love the scaly belly, and I just really love the feather detail. It's a beautiful thing. It mixes the reptilian and avian parts of dinosaurs perfectly into one awesome creature. And you know what? It's great having another high-quality Therizinosaurus figure lying around besides the PNSO one, because Therizinosaurus is an awesome dinosaur. We can all agree on that. And if you don't, I'll just chuck the figure at you and hope it slices your throat. Great job, Safari. That concludes this video. I don't really know what else to say other than I'm scarred for life, and I hope you are too, so I'm not alone. I'll see you guys next time.